And you're both battalion commanders.
We don't have another way, just one way, fight and win. We pay a big price to be Ukrainian, and we deserve to be Ukrainian.
The Azov Battalion waited for permission from Kiev to withdraw from Mariupol. The leader of the Azov Battalion, Ukraine's far-right military group entrenched in Azovstal, said it had run out of ammunition and was waiting for Kiev's permission to withdraw. Putin ordered to besiege Azovstal so that the fly can't escape. The New York Times on April 25 quoted Svyatoslav Palamar, deputy commander of the Azov Battalion, a far-right military group accused of Ukraine's neo-Nazi ideology, as saying that they are currently maintaining control in the country. The last fortress, Azovstal, in the port city of Mariupol. According to Palamar, Ukrainian forces in Azovstal still repelled successive Russian infantry attacks even as Moscow stepped up its air and artillery attacks. However, he said that the Azov Battalion was awaiting orders to withdraw from Kiev and that the forces entrenched in Azovstal had run out of ammunition, food and water. We were ready to leave the city because there was nothing left to defend, Palamar told the New York Times by phone. We consider the mission accomplished. We will continue to defend until the order to withdraw. The message was given by the leader of the Azov Battalion a few days after Russian President Vladimir Putin ordered a halt to the attack on Azovstal. He asked the Russian military to completely blockade the area so that the fly can't escape, but is ready to preserve the lives of those who surrender. Azovstal was once one of the largest metallurgical plants in Europe, built by the Soviet Union, now considered the last bastion of Ukrainian forces in Mariupol. Inside the fortified tunnels below this area, thousands of people, including civilians, are trapped. The Russian side said that the Azov Battalion did not allow civilians to evacuate because it wanted to keep them as a life shield. The Russian military previously revealed that authorities in Kiev had forbade the defenders in Mariupol from surrendering, leaving the soldiers with no choice but to continue fighting. Last week, Serhiy Volodya, commander of Ukraine's 36th Marine Brigade, one of the units surrounded by Russia inside the Azovstal steel plant in the city of Mariupol, suddenly called for immediate evacuation to the country. Out instead of staying in Ukraine. Russia has not yet commented on Mr. Palamar's comments. Moscow has repeatedly asserted that it is not lenient with military groups carrying neo-fascist ideology in Ukraine.
Bringing food for women and children. This is somewhere in the Azovstal steel plant, the last remaining part of Mariupol not under Russian control. The soldiers say they brought gifts for the kids, but what they really want is to see the outside world. We've been playing games on the phone, says this girl, but we want to go home. We want to see the sun. This girl's father worked here. Now she and her mother are sheltering in the bunker after leaving her grandparents behind. They've been here for almost 8 weeks. A soldier mentions the possibility of being evacuated to safety. We hope so. We're running out of food, comes the reply. On Friday, Russian forces took journalists to part of the industrial complex that's been badly damaged. Video apparently shows a shell exploding. Other pictures also showed black smoke rising from the site. Most of Mariupol has been destroyed by weeks of Russian bombardment and intense street fighting. As the Kremlin said the city had returned to normal, some civilians ventured out from shelters.
I've stayed in the basement. Everything's been blown up. 3 more shells blasted nearby yesterday. 1 person was crushed to death after the rescue efforts failed, and an elderly woman died too.
The human cost of the onslaught is still emerging. Satellite images just released, but taken at the end of last month, are said to show large, freshly dug trenches in a cemetery east of Mariupol. The local mayor has accused Russian forces of burying bodies in mass graves. These Chechen fighters claim to have cleansed and destroyed Mariupol along with Russian forces. The video was posted on social media by Ramzan Kadyrov, head of the Republic of Chechnya and a key ally to President Putin. But Ukraine says tens of thousands of civilians have been killed here, with 100,000 still trapped.